Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or whichever placement right here. Welcome to Be This Practical Tarot. This is a love reading asking about the energy showing up in your love life for the end of September. We are going to start this reading with an energy check, so this part of the reading should resonate with you, and then we get into what's showing up for singles, and then what's showing up for those of you who have somebody on your mind. Now you have the Ace of Wands showing up here and the Devil, both reversed. Okay, I'm gonna say, with the dang, okay, woo, Gemini, I am getting a lot of lusty energy. Okay, first of all right, now with the Ace of Wands reversed, this could also be a false start sort of situation. Okay, so for those of you who are completely single, this could just be this desire to get something going. I'm gonna say there could be a redirection of your sexual energy that needs to happen at this time, right? Like it could be that you're, well, I'm just gonna throw this out there, right? The Ace of Wands, Devil reversed. Okay, for some of you, you could be using sex as an outlet or your sex life as a distraction over here. But I do get the sense that there's something that you want to release. All right, in regards to this connection, right? Like or not this connection, this energy, right? Like, so for those of you who are single, right, it might just be like, okay, done with hookups, or like, I don't, I just heard, like, right, like, I don't just want to be used for my body, like, I want something more sustainable, or I want something more stable. So that could be something that you're trying to release at this time. For those of you that are in a connection, you could be dealing with something that was a bit of a false start, so maybe it's like stopping and going. Okay, there could have been a big attachment here. All right, like y'all just have a difficult time letting go of each other. Okay, I feel like just like this going and coming back energy, a whole lot of passion, a whole lot of lust, but something about this connection just seems to be unsustainable. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into singles and ask what is showing up for singles. All right, first. All right, so hello. What is going on for singles for the rest of September? All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Woo. All right. So, singles, I am going to say definitely with this Temperance card showing up reversed, I'm going to say the Temperance card, particularly reversed, can speak to a lack of, sorry, of moderation. Okay, moderation just snuck in there. Okay. Some of y'all may be rushing into things, all right? Maybe putting too many eggs in one basket, or just really trying to make things happen, okay? I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna throw this out there, okay? Because like the Temperance card, particularly reversed, it can revolve around, sometimes a lack of moderation in regards to, we talked about it a little bit, right? Like maybe the sexual energy that you're exuding. It could even be like over drinking. It could be just like over partying sometimes. Okay, if that's not your story, it's not your story. Leave it for those for whom it is. Okay, so I do see this as something that you're trying to transform over here, but I feel like, a couple of things, right? I see success, okay, right off, like, Ace of Wands reversed to the Two of Wands upright. Okay, so there is progress happening for you at this time. Okay, but it is not coming easy. Okay, I feel like in order to let go of some of these past energies, there is so much inner transformation that needs to happen for you. Okay, like with the Tower, these are big shifts, big shifts, maybe in your understanding, of how it is that you use your passionate energy, or that you put yourself out there, right? Like energy, and like how it is that you use, sorry, like yeah, like how it is that you're directing that, right? Like maybe like there is this checking, I feel like there is this checking in with yourself about, how is, like, where is this stemming from, right? Like I feel like there's something that you're cutting it down at the root, like you're really addressing the issues at the root of the matter here, with the Tower energy. This is a whole disassembling of things that are not working out for you, so that you can eventually start charging towards something that feels good and start building, right? Like after the Tower comes the start and the healing, but I do feel like you're sitting in this Tower moment right now, at least for the rest of the month, where you're asking yourself, what am I releasing? Where is this coming from? Why do I use my energy in this way? And what is it that I need to do to let go? So for some, I'm just gonna throw this out there, for some of you, like you might even be seeking out outside help, right? So this could be like group therapy or talking to your friends or seeking out counseling, or maybe, I mean, sometimes it could just be like watching videos or doing your own research, right? Like, why am I using like, I don't know, like, why am I using sex as an outlet, right? Or why am I using my energy in this way, or whatever it is, okay? But I do see progress, okay, and I do see this transformation, okay. Like I love this, right? Like I said, from the Ace of Wands to the Two of Wands, I do feel like you're taking those little steps, okay. The Two of Wands is the first step towards success, all right. You're not full on, being healed and charging towards something new, but I do see you starting to consider what it is that you need to do to like to feel good, to feel better, to establish something, all right. Some of you, like, as you do this work, because the Two of Wands can sometimes indicate, right, like the word partnership is really standing up to me here, right? So it's like, as you do this work, it could open you up to finding true partnership here, all right. Let's see, we're gonna get some clarifiers for this energy, all right. Yeah, wow, okay, woo. All right. Now, I'm going to say, with the Magician showing up reversed and the Hermit over here, I do see you taking some time to yourself, okay? Like, you could be slowing down. I go back to this energy of you. Look, I'm going to throw this out there. First of all, okay, checking in how you're using your mind, how you're using your voice, your sorry, I just heard like how you're using your body, how you're using your feelings, okay? Look, if it's not your story, it's not your story, okay? But the Magician reverse can sometimes be a bit of a manipulative energy, right? So for some of you, you could have been using these resources that you have. I don't know, I'm getting you as somebody who's very, maybe like very hot, very wanted, very desired over here. And you could have been using some of these parts of yourself to manipulate situations to get what you want, right? But I feel like what it was that you've been receiving is not really what you want anymore. And like you seem to be taking this time to yourself to really figure out, to bring light to the situation. The Hermit isolates themselves. It goes into like their, thinking, consideration, of what is it that I want, right? It brings light to the situation, right? So I feel like this Tower moment, like this is significant, right? Like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas showing up for you here. So you seem to be going through a big transformation at this time, right? Like I'm seeing this past the end of September, like it's just like big shifts happening for you. But I do feel like they're getting you ready to charge forward. The Chariot is the card of charging towards success. But before you do that, you need to gain some clarity, right? Because the Chariot, I love the card of I love the Chariot card, okay? Because this is a card of like, I don't care what I have to go through. I'm going to make this happen, right? But before the Chariot charges forward, before they decide which way they want to go, they have full clarity, okay? So this full clarity of where we're heading and this deciding like whatever it is that I need to do to get there, I'm going to do it, but they know where they're heading, right? And for some of you, I'm really seeing this as this needing to look back at what it is that you're releasing, needing to look back at yourself, what hasn't been working out, before you can actually get into an energy of charging forward. I'm seeing the rest of the month for you as more of a time to reflect and introspect, okay, and gain that clarity within yourself. Now I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, single Geminis. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on to those of you who are in a connection or have somebody on your mind, all right? Hello, Gemini. Geminis who are thinking about somebody. All right. Let's see. You have the Page of Wands reversed. All right. How's your person? Wow. Okay. Woo. All right. Now, I'm going to say, yeah, I'm getting false start again. Okay. Page of Wands reversed. Okay. There could have been something. 2 pages actually showing up here, which is starter energy. I go back to something that maybe started very passionately. I'm gonna say like this could even be like a connection where y'all started off, maybe even like a friends with benefits situation, or just very like passionate encounters that you felt the spark right away, right? Like you felt this sudden attachment to this person, and you're like, yes, like I'm with them. I want to be with them, right? Like the devil usually has the lovers attached here, so that is, I'm just gonna say, I feel like just like the strong attachment for you toward this person, but that seems to be kind of dying down over here. I do see the sense of wanting to balance this or wanting to ground this, because I'm almost getting like look, from your person, what I'm getting is that they want it to be more than lust, okay, or more than passion. Like they may have felt that too, but they kind of want to take a step back from this and really figure out how it is that they can bring balance to the situation. And then every other card here, Six of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, I'm seeing this as, okay, are we going to ground this? How can we ground this? What are the things that we can actually do to make this real? Can we make this real? Okay, the Six of Pentacles speaks to an equal give and take. And so that could be something that you and your person are checking in about at this moment. I do see progress, I'm going to say, from the Page to the Knight, but this could come with some delays, all right? Like I do see the Page of Pentacles wants to get things started. I feel like your person wants to get things going here, but they're not moving too quickly, and I feel like you're being asked to not move too quickly, actually, okay? Because the Knight of Pentacles is already the slowest knight in the deck here. All right, but they really are concerned with making things real, with grounding things, with creating a stable foundation. And I feel like before you and your person continue to charge forward, there is this discussion that y'all need to have about what it is that would make you all feel like you're in balance with each other, and figuring out, are we ready to take this step and take it slow, okay? I'm seeing the Page as somebody who's willing to do the work, but it is unrefined, right? It's not in a complete rush, right? So like slow it down, take it slow, kind of just ground your energy. You and your person might be having some conversations like around this time, right? Like you might be, I'm going to say, like you could even be taking a step back from the lustful energy or the passionate energy to have these conversations around grounding, right? I don't know, I'm really seeing this as like, maybe spending less time. Sorry, oh dang, I don't know, Gemini, why your reading got very, very 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 whew, I'm blushing here. All right, but I'm gonna say, okay, seeing this as spending less time in bed and maybe more time out in the world, right? Like maybe you're going out on a date, maybe you're like kind of seeing out like how you all do out in public, how it is that you fit into each other's lives, like that kind of situation here. Okay, we're gonna get some, just let's see, anything else that Gemini needs to know. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, okay. Whew. First of all, a lot of communication seems to be happening at this time, okay? There could be something you and your person need to heal, especially if you've had some sort of argument. For those of you that are maybe in discord about something with your person, all right, I do see this energy of wanting to reconcile, wanting to heal through something, but I do feel like before this can happen, there's just a lot of talking that needs to happen. It feels like you and your person maybe, I'm going to throw this out there, like you might be distracting yourselves with passion and with passionate encounters and things like that, and not talking about what's at the root of this connection, or what it is that you might feel like you need to release here. All right, the Six of Cups here shows me that you want to, right, like reconcile, you want to, I don't know, but like I do see this, something needs to heal. Okay, I do feel like healing will be happening. The Five of Cups reversed to me always indicates like this willingness to do the work to try to heal what's not working. But the Six of Cups reverse tells me like this isn't quite happening without communication. Okay, so do be very mindful of that energy showing up for the rest of the month. All right, how much are you expressing yourself? How much are you talking about things? I'm gonna say, with the six, because you have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups. I'm seeing this as, be very aware of how much your I don't know, I feel like there's this need to balance your emotion with the work that you're, how can I say this? It's like you're balancing your emotional realm and your material realm, right? So in this context, it might look like balancing, your feelings and what it is that you're sensing and what it is that you're, just kind of intuiting about the situation with the work that you're doing toward the situation, right? So like if you're feeling like you're being neglected, for example, right? Okay, well, what am I gonna do to stop feeling neglected, right? Or if you've been emotionally withholding, for example, right? These are just examples. Okay, what am I gonna do to show my person that I'm not withholding my emotions, right? Like, how can I meet them where they're at, or vice versa, right? Like, what do I need my person to do to not be so emotionally withholding? What does that look like for me? And then a lot of talking, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, Gemini. I hope that there were messages for you here, all right? If there were, please feel free to let me know. Your likes, comments, subscribes, shares truly help my channel, and let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this. Thank you.